Alright, here we go. String's first video. What we're going to do is we're going to teach y'all how to cook. And we've already kind of prepared. So we got a cup of rice, some butter, our rice cooker, our chicken, and our broccoli. And it's all prepared. And for seasonings, we're going to use a little bit of soy sauce, Arizona green tea, very teriyaki, and some Lowry sesame ginger. So first up, what we're going to do here, we're going to take our cup of rice, we're going to dump it in the rice maker. We're going to take our butter, we're going to start mashing that butter up good. The reason you put the butter in the rice is so that the butter don't stick to the pan. It takes just a minute. As you mash the butter up, it'll start melting with your body temperature. And it'll cook that rice very nicely, make it nice and fluffy. So we're just sitting here, almost done. Alright. Nice buttery rice. And okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take our measurement. This is 1 cup. And for every cup of rice, you put 2 cups of water. Now we put our water in. I'm going to take a little bit of soy, just for a little bit of flavor. Maybe that much, maybe a little bit more. Okay, the rice is ready. Anyways, here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to prep our broccoli. You see here it's already washed and cut. I'm going to take a little bit of some soy sauce, dump it in, just enough, okay? So maybe, so y'all can see it. There we go. That much soy. Then we're going to take some tea. Might sound crazy, but it's good. Now we got tea. We'll get a little bit of some kind of seasoning. In this instance, I'll just use a little bit of seasoned salt. Give it a kick. Not much, just enough. Alright, there we go. But that's it. Broccoli's prepped and ready. Now the chicken. This has already been sliced. I've removed the veins. It's ready to go. It takes a little bit of prep. So for this, what we're going to do, we're going to take our very teriyaki. We're going to dump it in. Just going to use the whole thing. Going to make it nice and thick. Then, for a little bit of extra flavor, throw a little bit of sesame and ginger. Just going to dump that on, not too much. We want the teriyaki to overpower any other flavors, but this will give it a little subtle hint of sesame and ginger. And then for lessening the agent, I'm going to pour in some Arizona tea. You'll find I cook with Arizona tea quite a lot. There we go. That's it. So we got about that much right there. That much right there. I'm going to go ahead and with my hands kind of move this around, stir it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Nice and good to go. For the broccoli, go ahead, stir it up around. All right, we ready to go. Wash my hands real quick. Okay, so this is all about timing. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here. The timing on this meal, after prep's done and after you've got all your seasonings and whatnot, it's about a 15-20 minute meal, something like that. So my rice, with my rice cooker, it takes, after the water started boiling, for 1 cup of rice, it's about 12 minutes. The broccoli, I'm estimating, cooking it on high, probably about 7-8 minutes, maybe, give or take. And then the chicken, I'm pretty particular with chicken, so I like to make sure it's really dead. I'm probably going to cook the chicken for about 10 minutes. Best thing I can do is have a timer or a stopwatch, and then that kind of tells me what's going on. So we're going to, yeah, I mean, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and start the rice. And I'll continue again once the rice is on. Okay, so we got the rice is already boiling. So what I'm going to do here, at least the way my cooker works, I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it down just below 200 degrees. I'm going to find the lid for it. Oh man, where's the lid? There we go. Good. we're gonna cover that, and we're gonna go ahead and start our timer. Now, all right, we got about 12 minutes before the rice is done. Okay, so let's get cooking. So there we go. I'm gonna go high here, go high here. Make sure you got free hands when you're doing this. It's a lot to keep up with when you're cooking like this. So for the broccoli, I want to constantly be stirring it. I don't want it to sit too long lest it burn. Same thing with the chicken. Might have to stir the chicken just a little less frequently so the sides brown up, but that's about it. So for about 7 minutes, I'm gonna cook the broccoli, and then somewhere between 10 to 12 minutes, I'm gonna cook the chicken, give or take. And yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna pause it. We'll come back. Okay, cool. We're recording again. So one technique I like to use when I'm cooking, and I can't stir both. What I can do, if I gotta stir some, shake the pan a little bit. This allows me to not have to use 2 spoons. So, little tip there. Okay, so one thing to mention, when you are cooking like this on high heat on both like I am, you gotta constantly stir this stuff or it will burn. It's a lot going on, but if you're determined to learn how to cook, you can do it. And the reward is awesome because you get to eat it. Alright, pause again. Another quick tip here, if you think that maybe you kind of overpowered something, whatever your thinning agent is, in this case it's my Arizona green tea, pour a little bit on. Like I think right now I might have put a little too much soy sauce, so to kind of thin the flavor off. Just throw a little bit of tea on, get back to cooking. Okay, we're recording again. So timing is critical. You can see here that my broccoli's done, and a strainer is your best friend in this case. I like to make it where everything comes off at the same time. In this case, it cooked a little too quick. Got ahead of myself because I'm making a video. So straining the broccoli, it should maintain its heat, and back cooking the chicken. We got probably about 3 minutes left to go here, and we're gonna have some food. So another quick note: once you get your mixture down, you're gonna, if you do the ratio of thinning agent to the flavor you choose, you get it nice and gooey, and it is just oh so yummy. Okay, so now the chicken's done. And how I like my chicken is nice and just coated in that teriyaki. Just dripping right there. No need to strain this chicken. Chicken is done, and we're just waiting on our rice. We got about a minute and a half to go. So I'll work on my timer for the video next time, and man, this is gonna be delicious. Okay, we got our chicken, we got our broccoli done. We're at about 13 minutes since the rice kicked off. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Don't burn yourself on the steam. Go ahead and disconnect it, turn it off. What we want to do right now, we want to fluff this rice. So all we're going to do, we're going to take our nice non-stick thing here. Ooh, looks like I left a little bit of paper from the butter in the rice. So a little bit extra added in flavor. That's okay. Anyways, we're going to sit here and we're just going to fluff it. And you want to do this with something that's not going to scratch if it's Teflon coat or whatever. So I'm using plastic. Now there might be a little bit burnt on the bottom, but that is okay. You just sit here, stir the rice, Let that heat and that steam rise. And that's it. Next up, prepping the plate. Presentation is everything. Okay, we're done. Total time I spent on this, maybe 25 minutes with prep. And what it leads to is a beautiful meal. And you can just see that steam rolling off, that rice, that broccoli, that chicken, and man, it's gonna taste good. Alright, hey, thanks for watching. Take care.